Shogun and Jones, our main event of the evening for the light heavyweight title. Flying knee early. Red trunks for Jones, head kick. White trunks for Shogun.
Right away, Jones opens up wild.
Creative, unorthodox, but it also can leave you exposed. Big takedown.
And what Shogun likes to do is dive under Mike and get an underhook on the opposite leg. He's got half guard on the right leg of Jon Jones.
If Jones can get in position, his elbows are lethal.
See him diving under? See him looking under? Look for him to attack with leg locks. Very good with him. Submitted Kevin Randleman, a very powerful wrestler with a brutal leg lock. He's throwing legs up, looking for a triangle. It's going to be very hard to do with the height and reach of Jones. But he's pushing that arm through. Perhaps could switch it to an omoplata if the arm goes across. Tricky bottom game here by Shogun. Shogun has to be careful of these chokes by Jones, though. Jones got a hold of his neck here. If he clasps those hands together, it could be problems for Shogun.
Jones finished Ryan Bader with the guillotine choke.
And Jake O'Brien put him to sleep as well. Full guard here. Now Shogun has to look out for the elbows.
There it is. He comes from such great angles with such force with those elbows.
Well, he's got so much leverage because of his length. And he's pressing Shogun up here, up against the cage. And Shogun again, looking at the legs of Jon Jones, and he's going to want to dive under. See how notice how he reaches with that underhook? That's what he wants to do. He wants to kick his hips under and dive under those legs, and in which time he will either try to sweep, like right here he's trying to sweep. He's at the base of Jon Jones. Jones is so strong. He will try to sweep, or he will try to switch to a leg lock.
Shogun, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt after only 4 years. Jones 12-1 in his MMA career. The elbow. Title fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
I guarantee you that Shogun, for the last 6 weeks, has been working off of his back, unquestionably. Knew that he was probably going to get taken down by this great wrestler.
Jones just simply looking to overpower the light heavyweight champion. Under 2 in the round.
Shogun trying to get back to the feet, but he's giving up his back in the process.
The knee.
Nice knee.
And another one.
Oh, good left hand.
Jones looking to tee off.
Shogun's hurt. He's hurt, Mike. He's wobbled.
Jones again with the right hand. 90 seconds left in round 1.
Shogun is pressing forward, Mike, but he is hurt.
Look how wobbly he is.
Yeah, he took a big shot there against the cage. I like how Jon Jones throwing that side kick to the thigh. Nice knee by Jones.
Jones ducks under. To the body.
Nice knee
with the knee. Another right hand connects.
Another side kick to the knee.
What a start for Jones.
Jones looks like he's a full weight class bigger than Shogun, Mike.
Combination by Shogun.
Nice right hand by Shogun. And a nice left hook by Shogun. He's going to dive under for a leg lock, and he lost the position. Very bad.
Under 30 seconds.
I think he just headbutted him in the stomach.
I think he did. big first round for the challenger.
And here we see Jon Jones landing a vicious knee to the body and then a kick to the face, and then caught him with a left hook as well, and then another left hook. And Shogun was staggered from that.
Man,
Jon
that
Jones,
knee to the body.
Yeah, vicious. He's just having his way with Shogun.
Round 2. Against one of the most dangerous men on the planet. Checked. Man, he's so forceful, that teep to the face. Anderson Silva-like. Silva finished the fight against Belfort.
Big windup by Shogun there, telegraphed it, and Jon just ducked right out of the way.
Oh my! Spinning back elbow.
Up against the cage, I mean, it's stuff like that. He's just so creative in there.
Unlimited potential.
And he looks very relaxed now, Mike, too. Inside leg kick, and then high kick.
Shogun pushing forward.
Shogun is just too slow, though. You know, when he's coming in, he's lunging in with these punches. He looks already exhausted.
And this is a 5-round fight. And Jones is taking a lot out of Shogun early. Keeping him at distance with that left hand. Again to the body.
Shogun tying up with him, though, just does not seem like a good idea. And then he disengages.
Jones trying to block those knees of Shogun when they were together. May of 2010, Shogun's last fight when he won the title against Machida, knocking out the Dragon.
And no leg kick so far from Shogun. One of his best weapons.
Jones, the lead hook to the body. Shogun with an answer.
See, he has to charge in, though, to land those, Mike, and that's the difference. Jon Jones is hitting him from, like, the next block, and Shogun has to rush forward to try to hit him.
Walks in with the elbow. My goodness. To the body. There's the leg kick,
and he takes it.
Big shot by Jones. Thus the hesitation to throw the leg kicks.
He's covering up Shogun's mouth and nose here, which is totally legal. But it really sucks for Shogun. When you're that exhausted, nice elbow.
Jones made his professional fighting debut at age 20, had 6 wins in 3 months, 5 knockouts and a submission. His only loss was by disqualification to Matt Hamill in a fight that he had dominated. Jones throwing elbows to the body of Shogun. .90 seconds on the clock in round 2.
A nice short elbow there by Jones, and Shogun is bleeding from his mouth and his nose. And Shogun is again trying to dive under. He's got that half guard, and Jon Jones is not allowing it. Nice short elbow again from Jones.
And a lot of pressure with that left arm on the neck of U.F.C. Working from half guard. Jones consistent but also patient with his ground and pound. He knows the talents of Hua on his back.
Well, he's so confident right now too, Mike. He's really having his way with Shogun. And because of that, he's not getting tired despite the moment, you know, this being such a huge event for him. He's fine with it all.
Takes a look up at the clock.
And now Shogun's trying to dive under with that underhook, but it's so hard to do on a bigger, stronger guy.
Not the nut. It's work.
Jones had Shogun in trouble early, and he's continued to apply the pressure.
He's beating Shogun's face up here. Nice elbow to the body. It's 2 rounds in the books for Jon Jones.
And Joe, if he had any doubts...
Look at that, drop down for a leg lock.
Coming in, man, they left his mind with the way he started this fight, Jon Jones.
And who expected him to just do that, try to go for a leg lock? I mean, that's how unpredictable this kid is. Now look at this, Mike. When was the last time you saw someone do that? Up against the cage, beautiful spinning elbow, and then a jab from like a state away. And there's that beautiful straight left. The reach advantage is just so tremendous. And here's the end of the round. He spun around, went for a leg lock, and hit him with a hammer fist in the face.
2 dominant rounds for Jones, but Shogun is a champion for a reason. Don't ever count out the heart of a champion. Man, we saw with Anderson Silva, round 5 against Chael Sonnen. Round 3, Shogun and Jones.
Shogun's got to try to find a way to keep this on the feet and land something. On the ground, he has nothing. Jones is just too big, too strong.
Threw the leg kick and got taken down in round 2.
His face is slowly becoming a swollen mess.
Uppercut, followed by the hook. Round 3. Title fight. Just missed with a head kick. Now Shogun.
And again, he dives for those legs.
This is where Shogun can be very dangerous.
Yeah, he almost got him on his back. Isn't it funny? Jon Jones was almost in a bad position. He's got a Kimura attempt here. Shogun's in a lot of trouble if he can yank that up. It's a man against boys. I mean, this is just the story of every Jon Jones fight.
Greco-Roman All-American Junior College National Wrestling Champion. Was recruited to wrestle at Iowa State. And he has tossed around some of the finest wrestlers in MMA. Three and a half. Another big shot.
From the guard. Have you ever seen somebody tee off like that with punches?
And the way, again, that he comes with those elbows, Joe, generates so much force, so much torque, comes at so many different angles. Jones with a left hand. That one hurt him, that one opened him.
Brutal elbow.
Big elbows, trying to finish this fight.
Shogun's badly hurt, Mike.
Jon Jones looking to finish Shogun.
Vicious knee to the body and an uppercut.
Jones to the body. Jon Jones is the youngest champion in UFC history.
Wow. And it wasn't even a struggle. Incredible. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the future. He is the present and he is the future. And he might be the greatest talent that we've ever seen in the UFC.
I guess tonight is the night. All Jon Jones.
Shogun is just trying to hang on, but Jones is all over him. Brutal knee to the body. Allows him to stand up and then jumps all over him. Vicious left hook and then a knee. And Herb Dean mercifully rescues Shogun.
He's the leader of the next generation.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, and now, a new